Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for May 9th through 15th, 2022. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I am always grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, and all of your fantastic energy. Let's get into your week ahead. Just a heads up, we do have a full moon in Scorpio at the very end of your week on the 15th of May. And this is also a lunar eclipse. So a lot of very intense energy that's coming in here for the end of the week. But you'll probably start to see this energy coming in the middle of your week as well. Even if you're not normally affected too much by the moon cycles, this one might be a little bit different. Scorpio is very intense energy anyway. So full moons, though, are about making decisions, about wrapping up a cycle, okay, maybe even getting some clarity, letting things go, okay, allowing yourself to kind of shift into something a little bit different, a little bit better, okay, but again, you might be feeling a little bit tired and drained. So remember to ground your energy, but trust your senses at this time, all of your senses, because your intuition and your psychic capabilities will be very much enhanced right about now. Okay, so coming up this week. All right, so pay attention to your dreams too. So coming in here for you, we've got the Angel of Strength. Now, some of you may be experiencing a little bit of a shift. Perhaps you're looking to make some sort of change or improvements in your life. You may be having to have a difficult conversation, or maybe there's some old niggling feelings, old fears, worries, doubts, all of those things coming to the surface for you this week, right? Little things that you thought that you'd dealt with, okay, may certainly come to light. And the Angel of Strength is giving you that strength, that confidence, that courage to let things go, to make decisions, to embrace some change, okay, or to do things a little bit differently. This is instilling you with this sense of confidence, all right, to weather a storm perhaps even as well, okay? So it's a beautiful card of strength, courage, encouragement as well, but also confidence. So call on the Angel of Strength when you're feeling a little bit lost, okay, or when you're feeling as though, oh my God, I just can't do this. This is too hard. All right, then call in that Angel of Strength to give you a little bit of a helping hand. We have your fourth chakra coming in. No wonder you need the Angel of Strength. Your fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, is your heart chakra. So there could be a little bit of a healing coming in for you this week at some point. All right. You would be very beneficial for you to do some heart chakra meditations, okay, or do some Archangel Raphael meditations as well, okay, because this is really showing that your heart is open. And, you know, Spirit's really going to send you something, or Spirit wants you to be open to new things blossoming into your life, to improvements that are blossoming into your life as well, or at least to just have this wonderful sense of happiness and well-being. All right, that's this is card number 38. So it's like Spirit's trying to prepare you for something that you've possibly manifested into your life as well, right? And, you know, it's a little bit of divine timing at work, at play here for you, okay? But there's like a shift here for you, Aquarius, okay? And, you know, with that being card 38, threes are about creation, but they're about starting to see things come to fruition, starting to see things blossoming into your life, starting to see the fruits of your labor. Eights, of course, are about abundance, but they're also about manifestation, unlimited potential there for you. Okay, so you could certainly have some doors opening for you there. But 38 put together is number 11. 11, of course, is new and improved things in your life as well, okay? So this could certainly just be a week where maybe you're feeling that you need to heal something, okay? Or maybe, you know, you need to have a little bit of an open mind, okay? Or an open heart there to receive something wonderful. So it's a lovely energy there. So, you know, take advantage of that. Let's see what else we've got. Aha, Five of Swords. There we go. Okay, something that you need to deal with. Okay, this can be something internal, Five of Swords, some sort of conflict, okay, some sort of issues that are going around, you know, something that you may need to resolve. And the Nine of Swords, there's your lying awake at night. So this moon could really affect you. All right, and then we have the Justice card in the reverse. Oh my, you're just really getting hammered here. No wonder you have Archangel Raphael and the Angel of Strength coming in here. Okay, so but we'll see what else that we have coming out for you. The energy at the bottom of the deck. There's your intuition right there. So this may be a little bit of a bumpy road for you here, Aquarius, in the week ahead. Okay, so the High Priestess is really very connected with the moon energy. This is also, all about trusting your intuition. So this may be this underlying influence for you, okay, could actually be some spiritual growth that you've got going on, okay, in the week ahead. This can also be clearing out some old energy, some old influences here, okay, perhaps even trying to close down some sort of old karmic cycle there as well, okay, but your intuition is probably going to give you a little bit of a heads up or something, because we do have the Justice card in reverse, so there may be some dishonesty that's around you in somewhere in the week ahead, okay. Now this could just be something that you are trying to overcome, okay, some old feelings of dishonesty and betrayal and all of those things. This is your chance to heal, to finally let go, all right, but there could also be something new, so just trust your intuition in the week ahead. But the High Priestess can also bring about surprises sometimes a little bit, because really it's all about mysteries and secrets, okay. So there could be some sort of secret that comes to light, and that could actually be part of why the Justice card is there, okay. Perhaps you're thinking that someone is doing something a little bit underhanded, all right, but it may not necessarily be that case, all right, but they may actually have to lie to you to present you with some sort of surprise. But the High Priestess can also be something that is within you, okay, that it needs to be dealt with, that comes to light, all right. So trust your inner wisdom, trust your intuition, connect with this moon energy, do some meditations, get grounded, okay. The High Priestess is really the keeper of all of the emotions in the deck, right? The keeper of where the water all flows from the High Priestess. So connecting with water may really be very good for you in the week ahead, okay. So but yes, there's certainly maybe something that some of you are dealing with in the week ahead. We've got the Five of Swords, which can certainly represent some sort of conflict, some misunderstandings, miscommunications here as well, okay. We've got the Nine of Swords, something that's giving you a little bit of anxiety, okay, something that maybe you're overthinking, overanalyzing here. And then of course we've got the Justice card in reverse, so you may have to try and right some wrongs, okay, or maybe you're feeling as though you've made a bad decision, because usually the Justice card is about making a balanced and fair decision, okay. So perhaps you're feeling as though there's been some sort of injustice somewhere in your week ahead, okay. Or there of course could be something that you're looking at there where there's some dishonesty or some mistruths, okay, coming in there, right. But whether that's your feeling, okay, or whether that is in the reality remains to be seen. Your intuition of course shows you the way, right. But of course we do have the healing energy with Archangel Raphael, so there could be some big misunderstanding here, but we do have that Angel of Strength to help you power through. The Five of Swords here, though, it is an energy of conflict, okay. It is one of where, we do need to watch our communication a little bit, because, sometimes you get in an argument with somebody and, you might not see eye to eye. Sometimes, hey, our blessings are actually in our differences, right? However, this could be that energy of someone gets the last dig, right? How if you're having a healthy debate with somebody, okay, you're sparring a little bit of a war of words, nothing's getting too crazy out of hand until someone digs that last little knife in your back. All right, so that could be that Five of Swords there as well. But the Five of Swords is actually a victory energy, oddly enough, okay. It is one of I won, but there's a cost to it, okay. It's like a double-edged sword a little bit. It's like, yes, I won something, I got what I wanted, I should be really happy, but I've hurt someone in the process, okay, or someone else is disappointed in the process there as well. So if you were to think about something where, let's say in a job situation, right, maybe there's a promotion available for you at work, you're mulling this over, you're thinking about something, okay, you want to, go for this, and you may have a really good shot at getting this promotion, but maybe your coworker does as well, and only one person can get it. Okay, so one person can win, but the other person not so much. All right, but this is also, sometimes in order to get what we want, we also sometimes say things that we may regret later. All right, with that Five of Swords. Okay, so, so just be a little bit cautious, try and take the high road there. All right, but I think here you're probably going to find a way to resolve whatever issues are going on, but there may be some communication issues coming in there. And I believe actually we have Mercury coming in retrograde because, a big old eclipse isn't enough. I think we have Mercury in retrograde on the 10th of May. Okay, so that could certainly cause some sort of issues in regards to communication of all kinds, internal, external, but this could be some internal conflict within you here as well. This Five of Swords, there could be something from the past that's coming up. Sometimes the Five of Swords represents that voice in your head. Someone told you long ago, you can't, you'll fail, you'll fail. Okay, and someone has knocked your confidence a little bit somewhere along the way, and that little voice may be popping up in your head. So call on that angel of strength and call on Archangel Raphael to help you get past that. All right. But the Nine of Swords certainly shows some sort of anxiety, okay, overthinking, overanalyzing, being a little bit wrapped up in your head. It is one where, we're typically waking up in the middle of the night. So you may start to feel a little bit discombobulated by about the middle of the week. I feel this moon energy, this eclipse cycle here is going to hit you like a ton of bricks, but it may give you some clarity, okay? It may help you kind of shift into a different perspective or let go of any kind of fears and doubts, right? Sometimes our fears come up in the nighttime, okay? And that's where that little voice inside of our head comes up sometimes as well. All right, so just be a little bit aware of that. Excuse me, but the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords can also show that maybe you're over analyzing something, Aquarius. You wouldn't do that, would you? No. Sarcasm. Okay. I am Aquarius. Believe me, I know what I speak of there. So there could be something here where you're just really blowing something out of proportion, and it may just be because you don't know all of the information yet. You don't know all of the answers yet. That Justice card in the reverse can represent a situation where there's some uncertainty, okay, or all of the information isn't quite available to you at this time. And that may actually cause you a little bit of worry. You don't like not knowing something, right? Usually if there's an answer to be found, you're going to be the one that finds it by any means possible. And so there could be something here that is just hidden from you, and it's just causing you a little bit of anxiety. You're looking to make a decision perhaps, or there's a decision being made that affects you, okay, but it may carry into next week, and this is filling you with a little bit of anxiety there because you don't know the answer, and not knowing something, whether good, bad, or ugly, is worse than knowing the answer and being, not having the answer that we're looking for. So sometimes that uncertainty can come in there. All right. But your subconscious may also be trying to show you something. There could certainly be some spiritual awakening coming in here for you, especially that Nine of Swords can sometimes represent a little bit of dark night of the soul energy. Okay. Something is coming to the surface that is a little bit frustrating for you, maybe, okay, or something that's causing you a little bit of stress. All right, but we do have this Justice card, and we've talked about this, right? There could be some sort of injustice that comes your way, okay? There could also be something that's a little bit out of alignment, something not in balance, all right? But this could also be within you, right? Maybe you don't know what you want. Maybe you don't know your truth yet, right? You haven't figured things out. There may be some sort of karmic cycle here that you need to clear out, okay? Something from your past, a past life even, that you're clearing out here. And it's like, especially with this spiritual energy that's coming up here, okay, something that you're not 100% sure what it is, but maybe you do need to let go in some way. So again, meditations may be certainly very positive for you, okay? But there may also be a decision that's made that is not in your favor. Something may not go your way, all right? But again, there may be some decision that's not made this week, and you don't know all those answers yet. So it's a little bit of uncertainty, and you don't like not knowing answers, okay? But trust your intuition, okay? Your intuition will always guide you, always show you the true path, always give you that comforting hand on your shoulder that says, don't worry, everything's going to be okay, all right? And you have everything that you need within you to weather any kind of storm, All right, your advice from Spirit, the King of Wands: take the lead, take charge. All right, be confident, Aquarius, okay? There may be something here that has knocked your confidence, but really Spirit is wanting you to know here that you are strong, you are powerful, you are ultimately very confident, okay? And don't let anything derail you. That King of Wands, right? If you feel as though your power has been taken away, if you feel as though some sort of authority or decision making has been taken away from you, take it back. All right, take those reins back. All right, get a little bit motivated. You may need to put in a little bit of extra effort or energy into something. And if you don't like your situation as it's unfolding, you have the power to do something different with it. Okay, that King of Wands gives you that strength, that confidence, that power, and it also gives you a little bit of motivation. Okay, so take the lead, take charge. Now, the King of Wands that's here, advice from Spirit, there may be some sort of opportunity here for you to boss up, to level up in some area in your world, in your life, relationship, a job, okay, all of those things, even a spiritual growth there as well. Okay, but and Spirit wants you to know that this is, this can certainly be your time to shine. Okay, and don't be worried so much about, who may not like what you're doing or who may lose out in the process, right? Sometimes you can only have one winner. Okay, and do what is right for you in that energy. Okay, but there may also be, with the King of Wands, there may be other opportunities, other doors, other avenues that are opening up for you as well. Okay, be a little bit adventurous. Okay. Do dare to be different, Aquarius, and you usually are anyway. But the King of Wands is kind of saying here as well from Spirit, don't worry, everything can be okay. Your blessings headed your way. The Page of Cups. So this can represent the next phase of your spiritual development for sure. Okay, something opening up for you there. Okay, something that is catching you a little bit off guard. Okay, or again making you feel a little bit tired and drained. The Page of Cups can also be some really good news coming your way. Something that's really exciting, but maybe something that also has you a little bit freaked out. Okay, because you don't know where it's going to go. You don't quite trust it, right? Especially if it's something to do with your heart, friendship, love, okay, all of those things. Perhaps if you've been looking for love all of this time and all of a sudden, okay, we meet someone, our hearts fluttering, and now we're just like, okay, and now I'm kind of freaked out, right? Especially if you've been single for a while. This can also represent surprises coming your way, things that make you really happy, okay, but something that you don't quite expect. All right, the Page of Cups brings happiness, joy, brings a creative influence as well to your world, but also, of course, brings about something that may catch you off guard, but are ultimately something that will put a smile on your face. Okay, so we may be dealing with some, issues in the background here, but ultimately there is growth, there's opportunities, there's fun, there's joy, there's family, there's all of these things that are opening up for you. Okay, so so take things at face value. All right, sometimes we do want to dive deep and we do want to overthink and overanalyze something, but sometimes we just need to take things as they are and not worry about it and just be a little bit more in the flow. But that Page of Cups also shows your heart chakra is open. Hello, Archangel Raphael. So again, some meditations or connection in some way with anything green, okay, anything green or with Archangel Raphael may certainly benefit you in the week ahead. But I do need to point out, Spirit just reminded me here, I do need to point out the Five of Swords is card number 5. The Angel of Strength is also card number 5. So you do have number 55 coming in here. There's something changing. Fives do represent obstacles and challenges, but they also do represent change. And change, not everyone likes change, right? We like to be in control of change. Okay, it's like, oh, well, if I'm doing it and if I'm in charge of it, then I don't mind it. But there may be something around you internally or externally that is changing a little bit. And again, something that may catch you off guard and you might not like that. Okay, but the fives also represent a chance for new adventures as well. Okay, so certainly something shifting for the positive. Your overall outcome, here you go, something out of alignment, something out of balance with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, you may just have a lot on your plate, and getting that little healthy balance in your world may be a little bit of a challenge for you in the week ahead. And the Two of Pentacles comes in to remind us that there's some area in our life that we need to pay a little bit more focus on. All right. Sometimes we need to focus on, if we're focused too much on our spiritual selves, and not enough focus, and not as much focus on our physical selves, things get out of whack. If we're spending too much time in our workplace and not enough time at home and having rest and relaxation and fun and joy, things are out of whack. But the Two of Pentacles can also represent flexibility. Okay, so perhaps flexibility is needed. Okay, go with the flow. Okay, just like, okay, I don't know where we're going, but all right, I'm down with that. Okay, but you may also have a decision to make. And, you know, by the end of the week here, there's still maybe something that you are not 100% sure of. You're not 100% decided upon. Okay, or there's some decision that someone else is making that affects you with that Justice card, and it's probably something that's going to carry over into next week. It just may not be resolved this week for you. So if that's you, you probably know what that is. All right. But let's get a few more cards here and see if we can get a little bit more information for you. Last pieces of information here for Aquarius, please. All right. We have here, we've got the clover right in the middle. Okay, the clover represents a little bit of luck, a little bit of opportunities opening up for you. Okay, shows that there may actually be a little bit of a surprise coming in here for you. All right, in your thoughts position, you've got the dog. This is all about faith, loyalty, friendship sometimes here as well. The dog card can sometimes also represent a guardian angel card looking over you as well. All right, let's see what else we've got. We've got the Garden coming out in your underlying feelings position here. And the Garden represents, it's our open card. It's our social card. It's our, our one where we're open to new experiences, to putting ourselves out there, to meeting new people, all of these things. So if you're looking to network or to meet new people, okay, then getting out into the open, getting outside, okay, may certainly open those doors for you. All right, but you may also get an invitation from a friend. The Garden card represents invitations as well to some sort of event, some opportunities. Okay, so you may get some sort of invitation somewhere there. Page of Cups. We've got the Pathway card coming out here. Okay, so split decision, deciding to take a different path, a different direction. Okay, something you may need to make a decision, right? Do we go left? Do we go right? What do we need to change? Okay, so that's what that Pathways card there represents. Okay, difficult decisions usually. All right, and we do see that coming in here for you. And we have unexpected income here, which is unexpected improvements. Perhaps you get an offer or an opportunity coming in here that is a little bit, again, a surprise, right? We see that with that Page of Cups. And, you might need to make a decision. It might be a hard choice, especially if this is something that requires you to make some sort of change. So something could really catch you off guard, but it ends up being something that's really positive for you. Okay, but again, you may be overthinking, overanalyzing something here. Or if you have a difficult environment, then this can represent something new that's coming in here that actually gives you a better opportunity than where you are right now. Okay, those doors are opening for you, but again, you need to make a decision. You might need to make a choice there. So again, trust your intuition, be open to new experiences, and all of these. The Pathways card is not always the best card because it does represent a choice to make, and it's not always easy to do that. Okay, but we do have all of this wonderful improvement there for you, Aquarius. Okay, so face your week ahead with courage. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated with you. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you have a wonderful week and that you kind of may find a way to calm your energy there a little bit, because it actually really doesn't look that bad. Okay, there's certainly a promise here for you. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.